欢迎收看神秘文怪事，大家好，我是团长。没有订阅的朋友，请按下订阅按钮，谢谢大家。加入我们优秀神秘文怪事团，拜托大家用力按下订阅，拜托大家。大家可留言告诉我。各位优秀神秘文怪事团团员，大家好，感谢团员新进团员耐心等待，再次感谢所有团员支持本频道。影片中英语翻译中文不容易，本频道制作不容易，拜托大家帮忙加入。今天故事开始前，先提醒大家，影片最下方神秘文怪事订阅键定下去，用力按去下，请订阅，请帮忙一下，请拜托帮忙一下，谢谢大家。介绍更多好朋友加入神秘文怪事。我上一集影片讲到，租豪宅省一半，却被恶灵索命，华伦夫妇亲认，这鬼最恐怖。没有看过新朋友，我建议先看上一集。我把上一集影片放在说明栏。今天让我带你们进入今天的故事吧。地球与火星之间存在穿越时空的入口吗？2022年5月份，探测车好奇号在火星上拍了一张照片，据说首度拍到火星之门。专家把火星门拿来跟古埃及法老拉美西斯七世的陵墓对比，两相外观几乎是一模一样。更怪的是，科学家在火星上拍了诡异的钥匙孔，古老地形中出现了结构奇特的巨大钥匙孔图案。这种形状在地球上许多古老建筑当中也曾频繁出现。世上规模最大的陵墓是日本仁德天皇的古墓，从空中鸟瞰能清晰到巨型钥匙孔。巧合的是，不同地区却多次出现相同设计。难道火星和地球之间真的存在时空之门
？Resembling a human statue. The find is just one of the dozens of strange Earth-like objects cited in the rover images, including a sarcophagus, a Buddha statue, and even a cross.
1976年，美国在火星上第一次拍到人脸，人类开始怀疑以二氧化碳为主的火星真的有生物存活。随着深入探索，又发现更多遗迹。其中最令人匪夷所思的是，古老地形中竟然出现一大块突出地层造型，左右对称，有着钥匙孔的独特形状。奇怪的对称结构，一半是弯曲的半圆形，另一半是梯形结构，相当特殊，连美国太空总署 NASA 也无法解释。火星空旷平原上为何只有这一块钥匙孔，没有因侵蚀时而消失？科学家更惊讶，发现钥匙孔形状在地球上古老建筑中频繁出现，猜测是在暗示火星与地球之间存在某种未知联系。一开始被发现有异常巧合的是，日本这座古墓
Osaka, Japan, in its southern suburb of Sakai, lies an ancient and mysterious monument, a megalithic tomb called Daisen Kofun.
人类站在地面上完全看不出来，必须爬升至一定高度才能看见完整图案。古代日本人哪来的飞行技术以及测量工具，足以建造出巨大建筑？
Our ancestors did not.
研究人员认为，这个钥匙孔的符号是重要线索，里面包含了外星人到过地球的讯息。越来越多证据显示，神秘的钥匙形状不止在日本古墓发现，考古学家从沙乌地阿拉伯的空中进行勘察，也发现了神秘的钥匙图案。
These were keyhole-shaped kind of enclosures built of quite large stones and earth, and there were hundreds of them across the landscape. And they're thought to be thousands of years old, but no one knows who built them, no one knows why they were there, but they have this sacred symbol of the keyhole as the design. So the keyhole shape is a combination of the triangle and the circle, and the circle is often a representation of the sun and the moon and other heavenly objects, whereas the triangle shape is really the pyramid shape, and that is a representation of the earth.
考古学家对这些石头进行检测，竟然可以追溯到西元前6500年。更让专家惊讶的是，陆陆续续又在古代遗址中找到更多的钥匙孔，设计范围遍布地球各个角落。
This shape is present in the Incan ruins of Moray in Peru, the Temple of the Foliated Cross in Palenque, Mexico, the Hopi Kivas in the American Southwest, and the 10,000-year-old burial mounds in Tassili Nangir, Algeria.
古代遗址中钥匙孔图案大量重复出现，于是专家开始怀疑，难道火星和地球之间存在着穿越入口？
Since ancient times, there have been keys and locks. The keyhole is what can unlock a portal to another place, an unseen place. So it has a ritual and symbolic significance. So the keyhole image symbolically represents the possibility that such gateways can be opened.
意大利又发现一个有3000年历史、结构精细的钥匙孔状水井。天文学家在研究发现，特殊造型的水井是用来追踪宇宙中的天文现象。
And this cupola is really built to observe the moon in its highest light. The full moon reflects its light in the deep water over there.
The event tracked by the well is known as a lunar standstill, the time when the moon reaches its highest point in the night sky and appears to stay there for hours before finally sinking back toward the horizon.
3000多年前的水井竟然可以精准追踪。月球轨迹更诡异的是，水井形状与钥匙孔非常相似，无论是天文观测还是建造工艺，都超出当时能力。难道真的跟外星文明有关？钥匙孔水井破光后，又在4000英里外的印度发现了一个一模一样的神秘建筑。
Is it possible that these two ancient wells, separated by thousands of miles, and with eerily similar construction styles, were built with the help of extraterrestrial beings? And if so, does the keyhole shape represent some type of technology?
这些遗迹就是火星人曾经到过地球，遗留下来的重要讯息码。科学家们正努力破解遗迹背后隐藏的外星密码。火星与地球之间的巧合，还包括难以解释的金字塔。
On Mars, we have structures that look like pyramids. There are standing stones and Stonehenge type of structures on Mars. There's also a structure on Mars that looks like a sphinx.
And it looks like there might be another Egyptian style carving over here. It's not Egyptian, of course, but it's a style. It's a style that maybe perhaps Egyptians actually came from Mars.
研究发现，火星金字塔的方位绝对经过计算，摆放的位置也是依照某种规律排列。
There's a massive pentagonal pyramid. There's a cluster of other pyramidal objects that are nearby. And one of the things that's really interesting about the city is that some people have pointed out that if you take the apex of all of the pyramidal structures there, and there are a number of them, that they basically match the layout of the Pleiades. Now, this is something that we've seen here on Earth. We've seen various ancient architectural monuments that are also laid out to reflect the constellation of the Pleiades.
火星上的遗迹与地球之间，庞佛冥冥之中有种刻意巧合。2014年，一个石雕人像更被形容是火星生物留下的证据。透过照片修复比对，还发现有文字痕迹。
The details I noticed first were particularly the eye and nose details on the front of the statue on the left here, with a very quite clear mouth structure and what looks like an ear just here. You can actually see quite clearly it's the sort of thing you would expect to find somewhere like Central or South America.
2014年开始火星探测，陆续发现形状各异的石雕石像。这些人造结构建造者到底是谁？这张照片是2022年5月份，探测车好奇号在火星拍摄的一张照片。据说首度拍到火星门无人居住的火星，怎么会出现基地大门？
A door-like structure in the middle of the mountain-like structure, which has led to the speculation that someone or something might be living or was living in that place. what is even more surprising is the ground under the gate appears to be smooth, and the wall next to the door-like structure also looks like it has been carved to make way for the door.
拿来跟古埃及法老拉美西斯七世的陵墓之门，两相对比几乎一模一样。这颗红色寂静星球的外星秘密，仍然在宇宙深处，等着某一天真相大白。美国中央情报局 CIA 手中握有人类不知情的火星秘密。CIA 曾经启动火星计划，用通灵者透过遥视观测100万年前的火星场景。通灵者声称看见了身形魁梧的巨人，还有类似金字塔的避难所，像是火星人用来冬眠的地方。计划最后，通灵者突然说出，外星人有意要移往其他星球，目标会是地球吗？
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CIA.
前阵子美国 CIA 突然之间解密了大量有关各种超自然现象的机密档案，被认为是美国政府间接承认有外星人的存在。
The U.S. Navy has finally acknowledged that videos appearing to show UFOs flying through the air are real.
而在最近又一份档案曝光，内容公布之后把大家都吓了一跳。这份在1984年5月撰写，标题为火星探索的报告让人大开眼界。内容讲述了 CIA 曾经邀请一位灵媒来协助进行观测火星任务。
In the 3rd millennia BCE, early astronomers from Mesopotamia mapped the stars, giving names to constellations and planets. They called the red planet Nergal, after their god of war. For the ancient Greeks, the celestial body was likewise their god of war, Ares. The ancient Romans gave it the name we use today, Mars.
乍听之下会觉得也太无厘头了吧？不是靠科学仪器，反而是想利用通灵的力量来窥探外星球。
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow.
只不过在报告里面就提到，这位身份没有曝光的灵媒，竟然可以清楚描述火星上的地形，就好像他把自己的意识给了投射到火星上头。而这位灵媒不只看到火星上的样貌，他甚至还能看到火星在100万年前的样子。
Pyramid. Or pyramid form. It's very high. It's kind of sitting in a large depressed area.
就像电影里失落的古文明，100万年前的火星上有金字塔方尖碑，还有庞福现今高速公路的系统。更重要的是，那个时候火星上还有身材高大的巨人。
Please tell me you can read that.
「在火星上曾经有生命体存在过吗？这份记录后来被 CIA 列为机密档案，直到最近解密才重见天日。那么后来火星人去了哪呢？加州大学理论的离子物理学博士布兰登堡就表示，目前种种迹象可以表明，过去在火星上曾经发生过2次的大规模核爆，或许就是战争灾难摧毁了火星文明。
I mean, I hope we are out there on Mars and maybe beyond Mars, the moons of Jupiter. I hope we're traveling frequently throughout the solar system, perhaps preparing for missions to nearby star systems. I think all of this is possible within 50 years.
为什么科学家长年来都没间断地研究火星呢？那是因为在太阳系当中，火星是最像地球的行星。
I invite you now to, if you would like to close your eyes and just imagine yourself sitting on the surface of Mars and listening to the surrounding.
这是人类历史上最大的射电望远镜 FAST， 综合性能是美国著名望远镜阿雷西博的10倍。
设在贵州 中国天眼是全世界最大射电望远镜，球面直径500公尺，面积有将近30个足球场这么大。最近有了全新发现，测出了脉冲星的位置和运动方向。
这个呢是 FAST 发现的第一颗脉冲星。
这是天眼接收来自外太空的声音，从去年1月启动，已经发现了300颗脉冲星，也捕捉了快速电波爆发。就有一些天文学家猜想，或许天眼在将来有机会可以接收外星人传递讯息。不过著名的物理学大师霍金在生前就不断警告不要想着跟外星人有接触，否则将会带来难以想象的浩劫。
So if aliens ever visit us, I think the outcome would be much as when Christopher Columbus first landed in America.
不过中国大陆并没有把霍金的警告放在心上，最近更表示要在花巨资打造5台跟天眼相同等级的超大型望远镜，包含原本在贵州的天眼，可以组成巨大阵列。到底启用天眼为人类带来的是福还是祸？霍金所担心的事情有没有可能发生呢？或许一切只能留给时间慢慢解答。唯一能够确定的事情就是，人类并不会停下朝宇宙探索的脚步，都市传说依旧继续流传成就是否背后都有外星助力，留给众人想象空间。虽然难以置信，但在科学家让这起世纪悬案多了分想象空间，留给众人想象空间，或许人类就能解开许多难解的谜团，也留给团员无限想象埋藏住无数科学难以解释的神秘事件。在这里，人类显得渺小又无力，背后的谜团让人想不清也猜不透，是否有未知力量的助力还有待解答，是真是假只能说信者恒信了。至今仍是人类想要解开的重大谜团，许多人还是选择宁可信其有，请大家自行判断。希望您会喜欢今天主题，也欢迎在下方留言分享你对这些的看法。大家帮我按赞订阅开小铃铛，谢谢，感谢收看，下次再见。